One of the things that I do with the incoming students is I say, what do you do to be healthy? It's interesting the answers you get. Some people go, oh, I run. And I go, okay, you're a runner, great. How often do you run? Well, you know, sometimes. How often? Well, once every couple of months. Or, you know. And like, so you might say every day. Okay, I run, I swim, I've learned meditation, I've done this, I've done this. Now, if somebody says, well, not much, there's a problem. Of course, there are cinematographers throughout history who drink and they don't give a shit about being fit and they're falling to pieces. It's a decision you need to make, isn't it? So one of the things that I'm saying to my 27-year-olds, what are you going to do when you've got a 12-week shoot and you're working 16 hours a day and you're under huge pressure? How are you going to keep alive? You know, not just drop dead or die of exhaustion. Throughout my young life, I made a lot of notes from what old people told me about what went wrong. And one of the things they would tell me is like, well, I never saw my kids, or I got divorced 3 times, or I drank too much. You know, they'd tell me various things, and I have a pretty bad memory, but I seem to have a good memory for what works in life. One of the things that I've asked when I was a young student here is I asked a few of the old guys who came in to the school and said, how old do cinematographers work until? And they'd say to me, well, most of them quit in their 50s because they're exhausted. And I remember kind of making a mental note and thinking, I don't want to be one of those people. One of the important things to me is that you need, as a cinematographer, to find a way to not get involved with this stress that happens on a film set. In other words, you need to stand outside of it. The methods in my life were absolutely Tai Chi. Well, actually, it wasn't Tai Chi, it was something called Pakwa, which is a form of Tai Chi, but it works in circles, and so it works in hotel rooms. The great thing about Tai Chi or Pakwa, those forms, is that they really do both. Your body's moving all the time, but your mind is very still. So it is kind of like meditation, but it also is amazingly good exercise. And it's all about speed, and it's about flexibility of reaction. Muscle-bound kind of Schwarzenegger type power is not real strength, not in the chi sense. Because that kind of strength is slow. And if you go and do loads of weights and get huge biceps and you sort of stagger around the world, you know, oof, 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 like that. It's like Hulk, you know, it's sort of, that's not chi. And of course, no use to you as a handheld cinematographer, because you'll be like, whoa. So all these things in my 30s I was thinking about, well, how can I work on films, 12 weeks, 14 weeks, all those, you know, very long days, and stay fit and stay mentally balanced. And so that's what I found. I would never say to a student, you have to do that. Absolutely not. I say to the students, you have to do something. And I don't mind what it is. If you want to swim, that's fine. You want to run, that's fine. You want to go on long walks. But you have to find something. You have to find a physical form of some sort that will make you mentally balanced and able to deal with huge amounts of stress, because film sets are stressful.